Okay, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to shuffle the deck one more time. I'm going to cut the deck, and then we're going to get the energy out on the table for the sign of Leo. Main energy for the sign of Leo. So first card out, Leo, we got the Hierophant in the reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands in the upright. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, the Three of Wands in the upright. We have the Five of Swords in the upright. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So we have somebody who more so went against everything that they know they should have went against. They went against their beliefs. They went against how they was raised. They went against their morals. They went against everything that they stood for. They went against their heart. They went against their mind. Somebody acted in a way that they know that they absolutely should not have acted. And it caused some type of disharmony with the group. Some type of disharmony with the group. It left somebody feeling like they were carrying the majority of the work. Somebody felt as if they were working harder than the other person. Like this was something that was supposed to be a partnership. Something that was supposed to be done together. But ultimately, one person ended up doing more work. And therefore, it caused the group to dismember. The group to be in conflict. Some type of fight amongst this group. And you have somebody who's looking to move forward, like move forward with whatever it is that they have going on, like somebody viewing the bigger picture, somebody looking at the actions that they have already taken and seeing what they need to do next. And you have, because it's an energy, I'm not sure if this is the same person, if this is you, another person, how does it go? But with this Five of Swords, you have somebody who is more so fighting dirty. You have somebody who do not care. You know what they say, this is not a person who moves from a just place, like they don't care about what's right. They just care about winning. And they don't care who they have to step on in order to get there. And with this Knight of Pentacles, there's some type of offer, some type of dirty offer. And with this Two of Wands on the bottom, it's like somebody's looking to expand, like the burdens that they putting on somebody. This is a negative person. This is a person who overindulges. They overdo things. They probably even got third parties gossiping. Yeah, a lot of talking, but it's like a end. It's coming to that. An end coming to that, Leo. That's done. No more. So, what's this Hierophant in the reverse for Leo? It's the Sun card. Sun card. My bad. It's the Star card. So it speaks to somebody more so trying to balance themselves. Balance themselves. Like, pour into something. What's the Star card with the Hierophant in the reverse? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So you have somebody that was more so moving from a negative place because they was trying to balance themselves out after suffering from some type of financial loss. Some type of financial recovery, like spiritual poverty. After being left out in the cold. What's this? Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody who didn't sow good seed. Somebody who's not very stable. Not very independent. This person is all over the place. So somebody went around against themselves and tried to balance out a situation that they know wasn't the best choice for them. Or Leo, you went against everything that you stood for. You went against your morals and everything to try to make something right in the situation and balance something out that you know did not need to be balanced. But I'm feeling like because of the position that you were more so in, some type of financial loss or some type of spiritual poverty where you felt as if your prayers weren't being answered. And you needed some type of dependence. I wasn't going to say it like that. Some type of support or something like that. But what's this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse? What's this Nine of Pentacles? That's a lot. Okay. So it's the Ace of Swords in the reverse, right? So somebody is having some type of mental blockages, like some type of brain freeze, brain fog. Somebody is not thinking clearly. Not thinking clearly at all. Like they can't make good decisions and they feel isolated. They feel isolated because, again, they went against themselves. They went against themselves with this Seven of Swords, this dirty fight. Like somebody was trying to be very sneaky with this trickster behavior, like with the actions that they were taking. And they thought that they were going to get away from something. But they didn't realize that they left a trail. They left a trail. And not only that, while they were paying attention behind them, trying to be sneaky and cover all the bases, they weren't paying attention to what was in front of them. They weren't being so sneaky after all. What's this Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Leo? What's it? Yeah. So with this group effort, whatever was going on with this group and this stuff falling apart is something that somebody did over and over again. Like they wanted to try it one last time. Something was disorganized with this group. It was very disorganized. What's this Seven? Magician. Right. So they wanted to try to manifest something one last time, or you wanted to try to manifest something one last time. Somebody felt like they had everything that they needed. They had all the tools. They knew everything that they needed in order to make this happen. So somebody tried to move forward with manifesting something. What's this Magician? Who is this Magician? Who is this Magician? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that was tired of juggling. Somebody that was tired of lying. So somebody was in a situation where they was being sneaky. They was being sneaky. They was juggling. And it's looking like they got caught. What's this Two of Pentacles in the reverse? What's the Two of Pentacles in the reverse? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody was juggling with a negative energy, with a dark witch. As soon as I said it, look, the devil come out with a dark witch. Somebody was juggling with a dark witch. They made a dark offer, a dirty offer to a dark witch. And they thought that they was being sneaky with their evil tactics. What's the devil in the upright? What's the devil? Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So somebody failed to realize. Somebody was very naive with their movements. They was very naive with their emotions, and they was very naive with what they jeopardized for their stability. It's like somebody saw something going a whole lot further than it could have ever went. Somebody's imagination was huge. And somebody failed to realize they missed that message, didn't pay attention to that intuitive nudge of what they was really expanding on. What is this 3 of Wands in the upright? That is too many, Spirit. We are not going to do that. I'll take this one. Okay. But that was too many. 6 of Cups. So it's like somebody was trying to move forward on something that they were familiar with. Somebody they were familiar with. This is something that they was comfortable. A person that they was comfortable with. You or somebody. This is somebody, like, you done been tied to this person for a while. You and this person has given each other different offers. And that's what somebody was viewing. They was viewing the situation as a potential for growth. Or you thought that this situation had more potential to grow. Because you were familiar with this person. You spent time with this person over time. Again. What's the 6 of Cups? What's the 6 of Cups? The Chariot in the reverse. And it seemed like you was aware of when you did spend time with this person that this person caused delays for you then too. Even in the past. Even in the past. Or somebody tried to show behaviors, like display behaviors as if they had grown and they haven't. But something was stopped. Some type of forward movement toward this familiar or something in the past. What is this Chariot in the reverse for Leo? What's this Chariot in the reverse for Leo? What's the Chariot? Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups? Knight of Wands. So action was stopped. Forward movement was stopped because the situation was imbalanced. Some type of new idea, some type of intuitive nudge, thought, new beginning, new arrival. And the rushing in. Somebody tried to rush in with something new. Like, rush in with a new offer. Rush in with new emotion. Rush in with new creative ideas. But it was blocked. It was blocked. Because again, we got this 4 of Pentacles on the bottom. Somebody deciding to make a choice. To stop the conflict. Stop. Just give it up. Give up the conflict. And humbly try to quit. What's this Knight of Wands? What's this Knight of Wands? King of Wands. Yeah. So we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. That's a pair. A couple. Maybe masculine and feminine energy. They both operate in their lower nature. They both very promiscuous. They both make bad actions. Very explosive. Very arrogant. Very aggressive for no reason. And with that Three of Cups, bunch of gossiping, very gossipy. Somebody is overindulging in bad behavior. I'm feeling like somebody is got some type of addictions. Or don't get high off your own supply. Somebody got some type of addictions that they battling with. And they tied themselves to the wrong person or the wrong people. And again, with this overindulging with these lies and that juggling, just trying to win at all costs and set this person back 1,000 feet. What's this Five of Swords? Five of Swords for Leo. Five of Swords. What was that? Two of Wands. So again, somebody, they wanted to win at all costs and they were going to go the length, however far it is that they had to go. It's like they had already done negative things. The foundation was already hard, like it was already built, already set. They already had the world in their hand, but they wanted more. It's like they didn't only want their world, they wanted your world too. They wanted to expand into your territory. What's this Two of Wands? What's this Two of Wands? For Leo. That sounded hard. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Loss of opportunity. So because this person wanted to move so dirty, wanted to win by all means, burning bridges, don't care about the little people they got to step on. Hell, I heard they didn't even care if it was children. Whoever they had to step on, they was willing to step on them in order to make these moves that they felt like they wanted to make. But they ended up losing the opportunity. Losing some type of foundation, some type of stability that they thought they had. King of Cups. That King of Cups will want to come out. Who is this King of Cups? Somebody that ain't paying attention to all that extra. Somebody ain't paying attention, period. Somebody got their fingers, their arms folded, like they don't want to participate. They don't want to contribute. They don't want nothing. And I just heard Webby, never mind your business. He said, all that stuff y'all offering, I don't want it. He said, I don't want to hit your smoke and I don't want to be your homie. He don't want to do none of that. And that's exactly how this King of Cups is. Now, understand that these energies, we throwing out these energies, but they could be masculine or feminine energies. So this could be a male or a female. Take it however. But somebody is standing within their power. They're very emotionally balanced. And they ain't taking no empty offers. What's this Four of Cups in the upright? Yeah. What's the Fool card in the upright? What's the Fool card in the upright? Yeah, for opportunity. Opportunity. It's like somebody ain't paying attention on all of the mess. They ain't paying attention to the different things. They ain't paying attention to the danger. They ain't even paying attention to what's going on around them. And therefore, they decided to avoid the conflict. Like, somebody ain't even paying attention to what the other person doing. They ain't paying attention to this dirty offer. They ain't paying attention to these addictions. They ain't paying attention to these other parties. They ain't paying attention to none of it. And they don't want no partnership. No. I told you. Because it's full of lies. It's full of lies. That partnership full of lies. And it's just to make this person look a certain type of way. This person want to come off a certain type of way. Like they giving to the young. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Again, like I said, somebody was trying to make a dirty offer. And this is something that they done did so many times. They exhausted, like they tired. They ain't got no inner resources. They ain't got nothing else to bank on, nothing else to fall back on. They don't even know what else to do. So they just trying to offer up whatever it is that they have because they ain't got nothing to offer. But they tired. They tired of hanging at the post. They tired of trying. What's this 9 of Wands in the reverse? The High Priestess. Who is this High Priestess? Who is this High Priestess? So this High Priestess, the Hermit. This High Priestess is somebody who don't, like, they're to themselves. Like, this is somebody who does the work. This is somebody who is more so doing the soul searching. The soul searching. I told you with this third party. You got this couple, this Knight of Wands and this Queen of Wands out here in the reverse. We already got it understood. That's them some dark energies, them some dark witches, whatever it is. So we got it understood how they moving. But then you got this High Priestess that more so done did this soul searching. This other feminine could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it's a water sign. But they done did their soul searching in order to balance out their energy. This person is guided. They walk by light. And they ain't fighting for no position. You got somebody that wasn't fighting for a position, and somebody just, they can't keep, they don't stand a chance against this High Priestess. Somebody is deciding to give it up. They was caught off guard. They did not expect. What is this 7 of Wands? What's this 7 of Wands? Did not expect, look, justice to come through the door, baby. Somebody did not expect them scales to balance out. Somebody did not expect things to get where you remove the emotion and you thinking wholeheadedly. Yeah. Somebody balanced out them scales, justice, with that justice card. It's only right. I've been saying that all day. It's only right. Somebody was caught off guard, though. One person decided, you know, to let another person have it. You can have it. It is what it is. And they leveled up, did their soul searching, leveled up in this Hermit energy. And they let it go. They didn't fight for no position. Somebody else was shocked, caught off guard, feeling defeated. And that's justice. That's justice. Anything else fair? It came out sideways. Again, exhaustion. Anything else fair? Anything else for Leo? Anything else for Leo? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Just another feminine energy that ain't stable. Use what you got to get what you want. That's what I heard. Somebody ain't stable. Somebody doing all type of stuff. Judgment is being called on the situation. Tower. That's it, Leo. Somebody went against themselves and they moved in a way that they know that they wasn't supposed to move. And they dealt with some people that they know that they wasn't supposed to deal with. And they tried to do something continuously. Making these dirty offers and putting that out into the ethers. And so judgment has been called on this situation. And the judgment says that tower, everything must come down. Everything. No stone left unturned. So, all right then, Leo. That was your reading. When it's time, it's time. So, all right.